Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Pitt tonight. Do you like clothes? Yes. Yes, you do. You're wearing some right now. At least I assume, as stated before, I can't see anything. Any fuck. We have a very special guest for you guys. He's an entrepreneur that runs ELCON Threads. Please welcome Lucas Connell. Hi, Lucas.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so as said before, you are the owner of ELCON Threads. You helped build it. And I don't know if you guys know, but there was just a Pitt pop-up vintage palooza in Shenley Park that he helped organize. So give a round of applause for that. That was sick.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you constructed this with the help of your friend Chris from the Closet in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, so Pitt Vintage Palooza, originally I had the idea from just a couple of pop-ups that I had done myself around campus that I really wanted to bring some of like a vintage event to Oakland itself. There was the biggest event in Pittsburgh previously was Pittsburgh Pickers, and that was mainly on the south side. You know, it's not too far for students, but I was like, we need something in Oakland. So the first time I had it was at the Pete, which was actually like really cool. That was just me, and I realized like it's a lot to do by myself.
Yeah.
So I pulled Christian in. We had done some business together. He's a really good friend of mine who I met through Vintage, and we turned Pitt Vintage Palooza into what it is today, which is down in Shenley Plaza. It's under the big tent. We've had a DJ a couple times. We've had tattoos. It's really a one-stop shop for like anything you want to do like on a Friday night. So
how do you go about organizing that? Like, what do you have to do in preparation to get everything going for these students?
Honestly, it's pretty chaotic. Like, you have to, that's why I brought two people into it, right? So like from my end, I like the logistics part of it, like planning what vendors do I want to have and where do I want to have it. And then Christian is like a marketing genius. So we brought him in. We actually had the Costco guys like do a cameo for us before. We tapped in with Kat Flood and she did some media for us. That was awesome. So it's really marketing, logistics, and then just making sure that your vendors show up and like you pick the right people.
Right, yeah, and you do all this while being both a student in Pittsburgh and a business owner. How the hell do you navigate that? How do you go about working in your school and then doing your own thing?
Honestly, like I just love it. Like I love to be busy. I love doing the business and like it's an escape from school.
Right.
So, you know, fashion for me is something that I've cared about like for a long time. Like I grew up and it was always just like dressing like how my older brother would dress. But then like once I got to college, like became more like personal to me and like who I was. Yeah. So it's a way to express that, and it's also a way to like get people connected and like into what my vision is.
Yeah, I see that. You're wearing, I think, one of your vintage jackets that you have that you found. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so this is like a vintage grail of mine. It's a 1960s Pitt women's varsity jacket. Yeah, so I was telling Meg before the show, the way you can tell if it's women's or not, and this is like super nerdy of me, but definitely very nerdy of me. But no, tan leather sleeves were exclusive to women's vintage varsity jackets. Men's had black sleeves. Like this is all just like very anecdotal like shit that I've like found out over the years. You know, you just pick up knowledge along the way. But yeah, the fact that it's a women's jacket from the 60s and it fits me, probably a little bit of stolen valor there. But I think I'm rocking it okay.
Yeah, for sure. What year is this and how can you tell?
It's the 60s. The main way to tell is like from the tag. So it has like a really old paper tag here. Yeah, there's honestly a lot of details. Obviously, it has to be made in USA.
Yeah, I thought you were like some wizard and be like, oh, that's from the 13th century. Like, oh my.
Oh yeah, I actually just smell it.
You
and
just
I know.
smell it. You go, mmm.
Yep. I can tell
the
by the
olden
layers
days.
of the must. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, did you envision your college experience looking this way when you first like went to Pitt, or like no?
That's a great question. Absolutely not. No. When I came to Pitt, like I was probably like one of the stiffest people you could like ever meet. Like I wore like Nike sweatpants and like North Face t-shirts, and like I was fine with that. Like I cared about school, like that was cool. But no, like the summer before I came to Pitt, I started thrifting, and actually I picked it up from my older brother, who big thrifter during COVID. So I come to Pitt, and everybody else is like dressed like me. Like nobody has good like pit, especially like vintage pit clothing. Like it was nowhere to be found.
Right.
So I just decided to like focus in on that. I'd go home on the weekends and just like spend all weekend going to every thrift store in Western PA, just hoping that I would find something. And it just took off. So
Right.
that's really like how I've developed my personality, is like interacting with people like through the business. Cause like I'm an engineering student. I lived in the engineering dorm. Like the totally
Scary.
different world. Yeah. Yeah.
So how did would you say that you found this hobby through your brother then? Like finding vintage clothes and the whole thrift thing? through your
Yeah,
brother?
for sure. It's funny too. So like from my town, I'm from Indiana, PA. And so my older brother thrifted, but if you guys have heard of like Zed's, which is like a huge vintage store on the south side, they're actually also from my town. So like the vintage bug was like going around our school for like a little while. And there was one other kid in my grade that also did vintage
Right.
throughout high school. So I was actually a little bit late to the game, but yeah, inspired by my brother and just like other people who had already like been
Yeah.
in that world.
When you first started up your business, how did you find ways to connect to your audience? How did you find that traction when you first began?
Yeah, I was very like camera shy, so that was tough.
This is great for you then, some exposure
yeah.
therapy.
Yeah.
There's 3.
Oh, I can't even see them.
Oops, I shouldn't have told you that. There's none.
No, so like connecting with the audience, I just started posting on Instagram, posting at like popular pit spots, like you know, like everybody goes and like rubs the Panther's nose. Except I've never done
favorite
that, and I've
hobby.
never seen anyone do
Never
that.
done that.
But that's what they tell you on your tour, right? So I went there and like took some pictures of clothes there and just started posting, and like at the time, like Instagram just like really was actually helping people instead of like killing
Right.
them.
Yeah.
And all the AI slop, like, you know, so it was a different time for sure. So much has changed in the past 4 years, but that's how I got started. And now it's like really just collaborating with people and being
Yeah.
more personal and like being a brand.
Yeah, because since I have to stalk you before these interviews, I was reading
Right.
a Pitt News article that you participated in, and you mentioned how you want your mission to be giving students sustainable and fashion on campus, and that brings you joy. So what does this mission mean to you by by outreaching your products to other people?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's one less student that has to take their parents into the bookstore and beg for an $80 sweatshirt that all of their classmates have.
I've been there once.
It's just, you know, you get to be original, and like that's what college is about. I think that's what people at Pitt really care about.
Yeah.
And like I found my own way at Pitt, and fashion is a way of expressing who you are. So that's
Yeah.
really like what I try to do with the business
And
overall.
like, since you're graduating this December,
Yeah.
which is crazy, give them a round of applause for that. Like, way to go. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where do you see ELCON Threads moving forward? What do you want your efforts to mean to this campus when you leave?
That is the question of the hour, for sure.
Say I'm a professional.
Yeah, so I graduate in December. I have a full-time job lined up in software engineering in Pittsburgh. So ELCON Threads will still be here. I'll still be doing it. I'll probably be taking a little bit of, you know, a break from it, but not fully. My goal though is obviously keep the vintage community growing in Pitt. When
Right.
I started at Pitt, I was the only vintage seller on campus. And then came Mickey's Vintage, and then came Redfield's, and now there's probably like 10 to 15 students in Oakland between CMU and Pitt that sell vintage clothing and are doing these vintage pop-ups. So that's really the legacy I think that I'm
Yeah.
leaving is, you know, I'm not going to take credit for starting the whole thing.
Right.
But I do think, you know, focusing in on Pitt Gear was what really like got students engaged with vintage in campus, and I hope that it's the awareness and that community that keeps going, whether I'm a student here or not.
Yeah. And just to know, where do you source your products? Where do you find these? What is your secret?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Bullshit.
It's really just, it's anywhere that I possibly can. You know, like before this, I was at a red, white, and blue. No luck, but you know, you gotta look. It's a lot of, you know, finding especially as much Pitt stuff as I sell, it's all about my network. So like I know a lot of other people who thrift, and they're going to find a lot of gear, and they know like who to get it to, right? Like ultimately my goal is to get that in students' hands. So people like support that mission. I'm also scouring eBay. Like if you look at my screen time, it's like 3 hours between eBay, Depop, Mercari, like
Depop
all of the
warrior.
above. Yeah, like I'm in the trenches on Depop.
Oh, God. They hate
Every
to
day
see you
I
coming.
wake up, I have to look at like how many new items are there. But yeah, so it's really just an obsession, like in every way. Like that's the only way it can really happen.
Yeah. What advice do you wish people gave you before first you started finding vintage clothing, and second, started a business as a student? What advice would you give people who want to do that?
Yeah, that's a really good question. If you ask my mom, it would be to get a storage unit a lot earlier. I had clothes in every area of my life. My dorm room filled with clothes. I felt so bad for my roommate freshman and sophomore year.
In the engineering building.
Yeah.
Right.
So like in Forbes and then in Panther Hall, both years I lived with the same dude because he put up with my shit. But I also like my bedroom at home. I couldn't even go home and sleep there because it was full of clothes. So like that is a huge piece of advice. But like more like overall mission wise, I think, you know, if you're thinking of doing something, like go for it. And the worst that you can do is fail, and at least you tried. Like I know it's like really cliche, but I wouldn't be here if I just didn't take that chance and go completely out of my comfort zone on something.
Yeah. And finally, my burning question, this is really important to me. Was the dress black and blue or white and gold, Lucas?
I mean, I'm a Pitt student, so I really think that it was like blue and brown. I never saw black in it.
That wasn't even an
always saw
option.
blue.
What?
Sorry.
Okay.
Door number 3, you know.
Yo, wait, segue. Speaking of games, Lucas, you and I are going to be playing a little game.
All right.
And since you're a Facebook Marketplace Depop warrior, you might succeed.
All
but
right.
first, we're going to need a host. That isn't me. Oh, Ethan.
I'm back, y'all.
Yes!
Hello again, everybody. Lucas, you're a man of commerce. And that's the angle we're using to segue into a game. So everybody, welcome to The Price is... It's all right. There we go. My name is Ethan. I'll be your Bob Barker for this evening. In this game, I'll show you guys an online listing for something. Could be anything people are willing to sell online. And unlike the objectively terrible rules of The Price is Right, you guys will write your answers in private and then reveal them. The closest person to the listed price without going over gets the point. In the very unlikely situation that one of you guesses the price down to the exact dollar amount, you'll be awarded 3 points. Are you guys ready to play?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared.
Context, Meg has not seen any of these. She does not have an advantage. All right, we get the first listing on the screen. It is a Crack Kitten t-shirt, the mountain brand Let Loose the Kraken. This is the type of shirt Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad would wear during the worst day of his life.
This is heat, man.
Wait,
like,
someone's wearing this on the set today. Is someone not?
It's a classic Pitt Tonight outfit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's part of the dress code.
I've actually seen this. All right. Lock in.
All right, write your guys' answers down.
Ooh, I kind of spent a fortune on this. I don't know.
It's not how much you would pay for it, because I would pay a lot.
I pay my whole life savings. I don't have anything in my bank account.
All right, can you guys reveal your answers? Meg, let's start with you.
I'm going $23.
And Lucas?
It's $23.99. That's crazy.
All right,
That's crazy.
Can we reveal what the listing actually is? It's $21.95.
Let's go!
You're over.
You guys don't get any points.
I'm close. I was like, are we going like a
This
closer
is the price is
or-
all right, Meg. You get nothing. Let's see the next listing. Here we have a Nerf dart costume. The description says, homemade Nerf dart costume would consider a 5 or 6 size, worn one holiday.
By this kid?
Loretto, PA. Okay.
All right.
I assume it's only one holiday because the kid became very anti-gun.
The kid became an emoji. Like,
That's for protection, Meg. That kid didn't subject himself to
the
this.
kid doesn't actually look
5
like
or
that.
6 toddler size. Oh, God.
No.
This is a kid who had no say.
My intuition goes fire. I already know this is right.
All right.
All right, Meg, can we start with yours?
$59.
My God, this is ridiculous.
Lucas, can we see?
I had $60. This is unbelievable.
God.
All right, can we see the listing? $20.
Oh, that's a
You
steal.
could buy this for a McDonald's meal.
Why were we both equally bad at this?
We did it at least one
We
point.
know where heat is. We know where the heat is.
Can we see the next listing?
What am I? What
Here
the
we
fuck?
have a huge sectional couch. This is 12 total couch sections / pieces, 3 corners. The couch has some discolored spots that could use some cleaning to remove them.
What?
But I
does that
suspect they will come out
mean?
easy. I'm not sure why they didn't
Why
just
didn't
clean
they
it out
clean it?
themselves.
Who listed this? The Duggars?
All right,
Well,
write
I'll
down
pay-
your answers.
I'm paying more
Again,
for
it's
the
not how much
stain.
you would pay for it because you couldn't pay me to take this.
so big? I'm so confused.
I feel like this is like the type of couch like a senator thinks that like they're gonna need for all their new friends. Or kids. I don't really know what senators get up to.
Oh my god.
All right, can we
it's
see
like 8
those-
passengers.
See those answers. Let's start with Lucas.
All right, I had $8.99.
And Meg?
$113.
All right, can we see that price?
Come on.
$700, and because of the rules of this game, Meg gets the points.
So we are doing that. Okay.
It's not as bad as you telling your answer than Lucas being able to give you $1 of open. It's bad. It's not that bad. All right, let's do the next listing. Here we have a lot of 29 Guitar Hero drums.
Yo.
All the description reads is lot of 29 Guitar Hero drums. I know the term is like fall off a truck, but I think the truck crashed.
I don't have like any more.
All right, how much do you guys think this person is selling it for?
55 burger, 55 fry, 55 shake. Okay.
All right, Meg, let's start with you.
$55.
At 100.
Let's see that listing. $800. Lucas gets the
my
point.
God.
We are tied 1-1.
How is that more than the couch?
Because the couch you can only see 12, but this you can have 29 people playing.
right.
It's just basic math. Next
Doy.
listing. Here we have McKnuckles. The description reads, this is a novelty item made out of hard plastic, not intended for combat.
Oh my god.
How much do you guys think this self-defense
Why do they have a
weapon is worth?
ruler measuring how big it is? Is my question.
Because that could be a toddler's hand and you wouldn't know.
Right.
It only adds some
Really
value.
hard one.
Okay.
How much do you guys think this is worth?
You're not gonna like this answer.
You're not gonna like this answer either.
Let's start with Meg.
$3.95.
And Lucas.
Don't tell me.
I had 6, 7.
So you can leave now. It's I don't care.
You guys all put it in my head, okay? You all put it in my head. I blame all of you.
Let's see the price. It is 10
let's
bucks.
go.
And even though he should be disqualified, I'm going to give the point to Lucas. Lucas is up 2 to Meg 1.
Oh man.
Let's see the next listing, please. We have a box of doll parts, bisque porcelain heads, broken
God.
bodies, creepy estate lot. The description reads, I found these in an estate lot I'm listing, lol.
What?
I thought about adding it to my creepy box someone will find when I die, but now you can. I think the absolute most concerning thing about this is that the condition says it's used. I don't want to think about what it was used for. How much would you guys pay for this? Lucas, let's start with you.
$20.
Meg?
Fucking free. Absolutely nothing. I'm not spending my hard-earned money that I don't have on that.
Let's see the listing. $25. Lucas gets the
All right.
point. 3-1.
3-1.
No, Meg,
Catch
that was
up.
the correct answer, but not the right answer for the game. Let's see the next listing. We have a 30-gallon drum of grease. The description is suitable for fifth wheel plates, etc. And the condition is new.
What?
Only in Gettysburg.
All they have to do there is sell grease. How much would you guys pay for this?
How much would I pay for it?
Yeah. Are you sure you want to ask that
Or
question?
how much is it? How
much
much are
is
they
it worth?
asking? That's the question.
How much does this person want you to pay for it?
Knowing they're from Gettysburg and selling a 30-gallon drum of grease?
You just
Is that really going to help you?
Maybe, because
All
I'm
right.
going $18.
All right.
Lucas?
I took a different route here because you just know whoever thinks it's worthwhile to list this drum of grease probably thinks it's worth a lot of money. So I said 150.
I swear to God.
Lucas, I think you're on the right track. Can we get the price?
No.
But not enough. It is $125. Meg gets the point.
Yo, wait. Come on.
He's up
Okay.
3. Meg got 2. We get the next listing. This is Stuart Little movie prop, original production animator's model with COA. I think this is like a relatively normal piece of like movie memorabilia, but there's no description. No one knows where this came from. It's just a heretical mouse.
Multiple.
We don't know.
There's secret third options in there.
That may be all the person has listing is mice on heads. Mice on pikes. Lucas, let's see your answer.
I got $30 for this one.
I had 5,500 personally.
We see the price? It is $1,500.
Oh, and I win.
Lucas gets it. All right,
Thousands
even
and
though,
thousands.
unless Meg gets the next one exactly, Lucas seems to be the front row. We have one last question. Let's see the listing. It is 2 escalators for a quick sale.
Oh shit, I saw this one.
This is some Sims 4 type shit. Like, this is what I would have
The
my
description
Sims
reads,
buy.
about 60 feet long, 45 steps when stationary, located in downtown Salt Lake, needs sold ASAP. Serious inquiries only.
Who died?
Who really needs to sell an escalator?
Did they say
now?
it works?
No.
Okay.
They mentioned how many steps it was stationary, so I really doubt it works. How much do you guys think 2 escalators are worth?
That's a great question. Okay, let's see here.
All right, Lucas, let's see yours.
5,500.
And Meg,
$25,000.
let's see that price. It's $125,000.
I got it right! I got it right!
Get out of here.
And with that,
crazy.
Lucas is our winner.
Thank you.
He wins nothing.
Thank you.
You know,
I've been Ethan.
okay.
Good night, you guys.
All right, thank you, Lucas. Thank you for
guys.
playing our game. All right, everyone, please give another round of applause to Lucas. And don't go anywhere. We have an amazing musical guest right after the break, Mother of Earl.